Nice. Alright.
Okay, cool. So there's really no formal, way to start this. So it usually just starts on its own. So, welcome!
No, may.
Diba?
Bright evening.
We are, right now, we are used to having directors, experienced directors in the show, production designers, people in other departments like camera crew. But now we have students. Yay! Students from
Aspiring
filmmakers. Hell yes. So students from, correct me if I'm wrong, Ateneo,
Yes.
Ateneo College. You are an org called LFC, which stands for.
Loyola Film Circle.
Please introduce yourselves.
Right. Go ahead, Rod.
Okay, so my name is.
Don't mind the camera.
Oh, sorry. My name is Josh Deveras. I am the External Affairs Officer of Loyola Film Circle.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo Tan. You could call me Enzo. I'm the Internals Vice President of the Loyola Film Circle.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Andie Bernas. I'm the president of Loyola Film Circle.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Dino. I'm the guy who speaks on the other end of this podcast. Yeah. So what is LFC?
LFC, like, we're a very holistic kind of film org. Kasi we don't just do production, but we also do appreciation and critique. That's our main 3 competencies: production, appreciation, and critique of film. So that's why like any student talaga can join. You don't need to be a comm major. You don't need to be an arts major.
I was gonna ask nga if kung ano yung mga courses nyo eh. Kasi there must be some something that guides you all together.
Right. So, sobrang lawak actually. Because we don't have a film course in Ateneo.
Yeah.
I think that's very important to note because we all are really using our free time for this. This is not an academic thing. This isn't something that we're getting grades for. We're really from a very vast group of people. Like I'm taking Comtech marketing. Like for example, our main sounds guy in the org is taking information systems.
Right. We
Or-
also have a lot of business majors, science majors.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very
Akala ko
diverse.
mostly parang masscom like.
You'd think, right?
Yeah.
Masscom usually. But this is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because aside from like having short film productions, we also have events, workshops, and classes then.
Please talk more about yung workshops. Like what kind of workshops?
Yeah, like for the first semester of the school year, we had like workshops on production. So the basics, cinematography, editing, like the whole process. It's like a series.
Pre-prod to post.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then all the
who
groups.
comes in and teaches you guys or teaches you the ropes? Who do you have guests?
Yeah,
who come
we
in for
invite
those?
different filmmakers. Like we had Direct Mikhail Red.
No way! I
Yeah.
just went to his
Yeah, for
party.
directing.
I just went to his party like a few days
Happy
ago.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mick. Congrats on your dead kids.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, support local
Right.
filmmakers. Anyways, please go
Yeah.
on. Yeah, Mick Red went to
Yeah.
your school.
Yeah.
And then our other guests.
And then there were other guests like Zig
Zig Marasigan?
Zig Dulay.
Zig Dulay, of course.
And then
We had Allenberg Ang last year give an extensive film production, like
Yes.
from the call sheet to all the other nitty gritties.
Yeah, the logistics of it
Right.
all. Yeah, totoo.
Iba-iba, and I guess we always try our best. I do remember my favorite workshop from our last academic year was we visited
Direct nan.
Direct Dan in CMB, and we
yeah, cinematography workshop. That was fun.
cinematography.
That was
Oh,
really like
yeah.
hands-on talaga.
That
Yeah.
I'm sure that's fun. Mahilig si Dan magturo no. There's something in him that it's something so natural for him to be a mentor.
Yeah.
And I like it
Agreed.
about him because kahit ako naman I'm an assistant director and I still learn. I like asking questions from different departments, and I remember when I hung out on his set, I kept asking him ano yung mga stuff na about the lensing and all that. And he said, "Ganito yan, bro."
Yeah.
And then talagang full mode na siya na parang ganito, blah blah blah, this and that. Ito yung ano yun? Yung what's wider than
anamorphic.
Anamorphic. Yes.
Right.
Oh, he was talking about anamorphic and all these lensing, and I was like, oh wow, okay. Then he said, oh, you should come do workshops. Tas tara, sama tayo. We can do the CMB thing and all that.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
very helpful. I like
Definitely.
that about him.
He also had this way of just like very very personable. Like we could get lost in the jargon of give me key, fix your fill, but like I really appreciated that about this class. And I guess the other alumni are as well that came back na I guess because we are not all film majors, we are not all primarily filmmakers. We're just people who love watching, enjoying, trying out film.
Yeah.
It's really about democratizing the whole process. Na you don't have to know exactly what the 5 channels on the H5 are. You just need to know na if it's clipping, oh, it's too loud. Like,
Yeah.
we're
I
trying to make
wish
it
I
simple.
had this in my college. I swear, you guys are very lucky.
Agree.
No,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
joke.
Agree.
Sobrang swerte nyo. Kasi ako naman, I went to CSB and, well, doon may film.
Right.
Yes.
But, yan. Hindi naman siya, mas maayos. Hindi kasi wala lang, saya ng group nila, guys. Kasi, the fact that it's not, yes, you mentioned a while ago, it's not an academic thing.
It's really for fun,
For
like
fun,
passion.
for passion
talaga.
lang siya.
Yeah.
For passion, yeah. And like one thing that I wanted to also add about Direct Nan is like ever since like this year, because like this year was actually kind of significant for us because of the fact that we're getting a lot of opportunities now from externally. Like recently we already had like Cinema One Originals go to Ateneo,
Yeah.
and then we already also had like we premiered LSS and we screened LSS in our school as well. So
My
like,
letters to happy rin.
and my letters to happy. So
Yeah.
like, and then I remember like while we were like posting on Twitter about like, oh, these thank you to this speaker for speaking in this
Right.
workshop.
Nagpaparamdam lang siya na, hey, we love keeping in touch with our alumni.
Yeah.
Talaga. Yeah.
And Direct Dan was the one that felt left out the most because
Yeah.
I actually got more.
Yeah,
ganun.
we really try, and it harks back to our main principle. Kasi na at the end of the day, our main tagline all the time is we're a filmy family. That's what we always try to go back to, with the feeling of just being friends with everyone on the crew. Definitely, that's something that Andie, her term this year as president, she's really like doubled down on. Aside from the fact na ang dami na naming screenings that weren't possible before.
Yeah. Ano ba yung goals nyo in terms of having more members and getting them familiar with filmmaking and all? Ano pa yung goals nyo?
One of the main goals, I guess, really bringing local film more to Ateneo.
Okay.
Because, we don't have a film course, and then a lot of people don't watch as much local films. That's why
very true.
Yeah, that's why we hold screenings talaga regularly. Para, mas ma-expose sila, mas accessible din.
Do you think that this helps in making decisions after college?
Yeah, definitely. Because, for example, some people join they just wanna have fun. They like the people.
Or kahit explore, diba?
Yeah, and then suddenly, I discovered pala I like sound recording, even though initially I like script writing, ganon. Parang it helps people explore, and I guess since it's not an academic thing, there's less pressure. Yeah.
Do the alumni help out in mentoring you guys other than in the workshop in school, like outside? Have they reached out na parang, you can apprentice with me, like Dan or Sina Alem?
Right.
Yeah.
Have they?
Yeah, like usually we either ask them for help, like because like we have this program in our organization. It's called Isa Pelikula. So it's like
Isa Pelikula?
Yeah, so it's like a film competition / film class, and like
This is in Ateneo.
This is an
Yeah.
Ateneo, and then like it's exclusively for LFC, and what's unique about it is that the project head for this, he wanted to make it really he wanted the mentors to be more involved. So like he actually made it a point where while you're making your film, you talk to these certain mentors. So like he already handpicked let's say Baby Ruth, Zig, and then like other filmmakers to become creative consultants in a sense, something like that. So there's that, and then there's also let's say Direct Dan has a film coming up, or like Direct Mikel has a film coming up. He would just invite us. Oh guys, by the way, I'm looking for interns. He would just tell us, and then we would just share it with everyone else.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Right, we just had a talk with Richard Bolisay actually about film critique. And because we have a doc and pub section, and actually if you go to our Facebook page,
what?
Documentations and publications.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Wow, ang dami ng
Right.
categories. Okay.
Yeah.
So those are our photographers, videographers, and writers that don't shoot films primarily. They are there talaga to cover the events and publicize our stuff. If
Gets. Para everyone who's involved in LFC is not just for narratives. Is that
Right.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because or maybe this is their entry point. They don't have
I see.
portfolio yet, so they
Yeah.
want to join the org first, do what they're familiar with, and then move into the production core if they want to help. Yeah, and so if you check our page, we actually are very active this year, primarily with film reviews. We've been doing
Yeah.
250 to 500 quick hitters. Our writers are very active.
Yeah, very active.
Actually,
Wow.
We release reviews like every week. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys need your own film course.
Actually,
Is that being pushed, or is there any movement with that, or
it's been pushed for years, but
Okay.
I know I'm not really sure what exactly is going on in the department. But I know there are a lot of people who've been pushing for
Right.
it.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Kasi
Siguro-
parang ang dami nang lumabas na sikat na, well, hardworking directors like Dan Villegas.
Right.
Yes.
Yung ibang kabatch niya, sina King Palisok, if you've heard of
Yes.
him as well.
Yeah.
King Palisok is from where again? Ano siyang, This Side Up? This Side Up Production? This Side Up Production, and may isa pa eh. Yung gumawa ng Apocalypse Child. Anyway,
Yeah.
what are your do you have any questions for me? Because I know na nasa college pa kayo. Like, do you have any expectations for what's gonna happen after college? Or medyo may guidance na kayo from your mentors? You have any questions for me ba? Baka pwede akong makitulong.
Of course, definitely. I mean, we are appreciative of the mentors and the alumni that we get to talk to. Like, very many opportunities. But again, because nga we are in film majors, we're always just very happy to learn from you guys. We have, again, a lot of different backgrounds. Like, a lot of us come in kasi gusto nila narrative. Some of us mas musically inclined. Mas gusto nila, okay, I guess here, sige. First question, I guess, top of my head is, I have friends na mas musically inclined
Okay.
na trip talaga nila, I want to be a music video director.
Okay.
Right. And I feel like although there are many more film houses and production studios that really do narrative now, like what's it like taking your film background and like moving into the arena of like doing music videos and whatnot? Are you familiar?
So the awesome thing about working in film production is that you can jump from a certain line of work, let's say TV.
Right.
You can jump to commercials. You can jump to music videos or film narrative, short film or full length. The only thing that filmmakers need in order to jump is the connection. So whoever you guys are in contact with, or who you think na parang okay, these guys will be in the same industry 5 years from now, don't burn bridges.
Yeah.
Yun ang, for me, talaga, pakikisama talaga sa mga tao. Like for me, one of the biggest reasons why I love working with why I love working in different production houses are the people.
Right.
Not really the project or how much they pay me. It's really the people, because sila yung mga kasama mo, 16 hours a day?
Right.
Yeah,
in your
long
shoots?
hours then.
Long
If you can't work with, AD ako, so kailangan ka-jive ko yung director ko.
Right.
I've had projects na hindi ko talaga ka-jive. I've chosen not to work with them. Because it's not fair to them eh. Parang, feel ko hindi tayo jive, so medyo half-hearted ako as your AD.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're the AD, you're the hands eh.
I'm the voice on the
The
set.
voice on the set.
Yeah.
Medyo, another foreign director that I worked with before is Thai. He told me once, I forgot his accent. I was gonna do the accent. Something like, you know what AD really stands for? It stands for all departments.
Oh.
Because you
that's-
are really talking
That's a
to
good
all the
point.
department heads eh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Walang dadaan sa set na hindi ko alam. Or which it should be.
Right.
Dapat ganun. But of course, there's also medyo a long leash to trust the heads of your other departments.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's quite kumbaga what I'm saying basically, it's very possible to jump from different lines
Line
of
of film,
different projects, kasi yun naman talaga tayo eh. After you graduate, if you still choose to take on filmmaking, it will be project-based, your salary.
Okay.
No, I'm not kidding. Seriously. Hard truths. Yeah. You will have moments where, holy crap, I don't have work 2 weeks now. Must go back to my Skyflakes. Stuff like that. But, in the end of the day, it's nakakapuno ng puso. Talaga, seryoso. It's so much fun. It's the number one medium where it's very collaborative.
Right.
And it's either you love it or you don't. So, and the best part is, if you don't like your department, you can still transfer. I know someone who doesn't like being on set.
Yeah.
Ako kasi I love being on set. So that person chose to be a colorist, which
Nice.
is very which is
Very
it's
outside.
good pay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because the project or the video comes to you, may sound design na, nakputol na, kukulayan mo na lang. Parang,
That's cool.
I want this more yellow. I want this little bit darker. Yeah.
Right. With the color balls.
Yeah.
in front of you.
So it's really nice. You get to choose talaga.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering that kasi when I think, because we're all going to graduate soon,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know nga if like what I get into first, do I have to like stick to that now or can I explore? Yeah.
So there are stepping points naman in different departments, which you can go in and out of. You can go into production design. If you're a hands-on person, you can try that. You can go to sound. My first job in production, I was a tagahawak ng boom. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
boomer.
Okay. No, okay, boomer. Okay. Nice one. You didn't like that hub? Okay. So yeah, it's you can try different parts talaga in filmmaking.
That's nice to hear because I was wondering like if I'd still be able to explore.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's nice to do that because let's say you have a chosen specialization na. Hindi ka mauuto sa ibang sa ibang departments. Kunyari, you want to be producer.
Yeah.
But nag-start ka as production designer. So you kind of know the ropes and how to handle it,
Yeah.
diba? And then biglang sabihin sa'yo ng PD mo parang, kailangan ba natin ng mas malaking budget kasi ganyan. Or nawala ko yung resibo ko.
Been there, done that.
Yeah! Excuse me! Diyan po ako nagsimula. So yung mga ganun. So it's better for me, in my opinion, na at least to get to know the other departments as well.
Right.
You'll be working with them,
Yeah, so like get all that experience and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
And
dude.
you meet everyone.
Yeah, ako
Makes sense.
Tapos tsaka lang talaga siya. It's just being there and being inquisitive. You just have to take it all in because it's so many things are happening. You try to finish for TV, try to finish 40 sequences a day.
Oh my god.
For commercials,
Oh my God.
for commercials, you finish maybe 20, 30, below 30, ganun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But, and if you've entered talaga filmmaking, ang mangyayari is, tawag dito, you work 20 hours a day.
Damn.
But I want to go back to you guys. What drew you into LFC?
Right.
Well, for
Right,
me,
yeah,
it's kind of, I don't know, it's
please,
kind of
please.
cheesy. It's kind of cheesy.
Yeah,
But
go ahead.
like, kasi parang in high school, it's as if like films became my best friend or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay. So there was a
that's
moment where, shit,
Yeah,
this-
parang-
the script is talking to me.
Yeah,
I
yung
love it when
ganon.
that happens.
Yeah, so that's when I started realizing na parang I wanted to make my own films that would also speak to other people that way. And then
So you want to become a director or a writer?
I'm not yet sure about
Okay,
that.
alright.
Yeah. But ayun, so when I entered Ateneo, yun nga, walang film course. And I was like searching for that kind of thing. And I saw the org and then I thought, why not try it? Ayun. And then I got into the production core. And then that's when I really started getting more like hands-on practice and all because I didn't have that either in high school. Yeah.
Cool. What was your last shoot about? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, because we tried, a lot of us in the org tried entering for the C1 minute competition.
Yeah.
Cinema one.
Cinema one.
Yeah, so we made 1 minute short films. Yeah, mine was about like this girl who gets rejected in an audition and then
For a teleserye.
yeah, for a teleserye.
Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sakit nun.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about dreams.
Ikaw? How about you?
Actually, I started talaga with video. Like, I watched a lot of YouTube
Okay.
back since grade 6. Like,
Okay.
mga idol ko nun, mga Ryan Higa, Ray William Johnson. Ray William Johnson in particular was like a big, I don't know, my starting point na gusto ko mag-vlog, gusto ko
Okay.
cover ng daily life, Shay
Okay.
Carl, mga
Okay.
ganon. And I guess people saw that I could do that in high school. So whenever we had high school kasi namin CSA, daming like sandamakmak ng video projects. Like
Really?
every
Okay.
Yeah.
math. Oh, you got it.
Math?
Yeah. you,
Math video presentation.
yeah. They said take a mathematical concept and make that the central point of a 5-minute short film, for example.
I wish we had that.
Wow.
Even
So
I wish school was like that for me
I wish-
too.
for me, that was really
Math
my
is just
turning
math.
point. Oh,
Wow, okay.
kumuha kami ng permutations. Tapos, parang a secret agent had to figure out the correct dance sequence of 5 dance moves out of possible 10 dance moves. So, 5 times 5 times. Basta, like,
Oh my God.
so I really got into at least the comedic side of it na gusto kong magpatawa, for sure. And
Cool.
that's why when I got to Ateneo talaga, and I saw the awesome film of 2010. It was Scott Pilgrim Santos versus the World. Oo.
Ang ganda, Pilgrim Santos versus the World. Okay.
Oo, ayun. So, I knew of LFC talaga coming into Ateneo. So, sabi ko, we want to make the next, I don't know, its offense have always been parody. So, I want to make something funny like, ano yan, Katipunan Jump Street.
Yeah,
Katipunan Jump
Street.
Street,
I love that.
The Wolf of Katipunan. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of that funny culture that LFC's had.
Very gali yung nakikita ko sa kanya. We have I have an office mate here, one of our good friends, na ganyan, nung college din, parang puno ng fire. Just gawa tayo video.
Yeah.
Daming concepts. Sobrang, I see the fire in you guys. What kind of work were you involved in making that video? Were you the camera crew or all around ka?
Actually, so 2017 was my first big project for LFC. I was the AD for Suabe Things. That was our film. We based it off of Stranger Things, right? Then I AD'd again 2018 under Andie. Andie was the director, where we did 18 going on 22.
Because it was 13 going on 30.
Yeah.
Tapos batch 2018, batch 2020.
Oo,
Yeah.
sobrang
Yes,
perfect
thank
ng
you.
timing din na you're 18 as a freshman and 22 as a senior.
Right,
So,
right.
perfect year to do it. Yeah.
Galing.
And I was also production manager.
He was our
Yeah.
production manager in that one. That's where we already got close in LFC. And this year we based it off of American Vandal naman. The Netflix series.
Yeah.
And we did
Atenean
Atenean Vandal.
Tama na ba? Yun yung the dicks, right?
Yeah, the dicks in the
Yeah.
cars. Yeah.
So what did you do in that?
I was AD for 3.
No, what did you...
Oh,
What
sa
was the
amin.
plot?
This year it was a glow in the dark test papers.
Yeah, answer sheet.
Parang yun yung cheating nila para pag ganun nila kita nila. Ayun. We had to keep it PG kasi.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Ang galing! Ang galing! Ang hirap na to!
Keep it PG.
But we had to keep it PG. We had a lot of ideas for what the crime could be kasi ang ganda ng source
Oo.
material. But,
Actually, galing nila. Actually, galing ng dangalan. Thank you for sharing that. How about you?
But for me, actually it started in high school because like I was in Ateneo High School and I wanted to join a club. Like back then, like clubs were a thing, and I just joined video club because there's this club called Video Club, and then the moderator that time was, I'm not sure if you know him, but his name is Sir Paul Daza. And then, so he kind of like inspired me to like start, okay, maybe you should start looking into film more. And then that's where I was actually exposed to like not only films from like, let's say, the Hollywood films, but local films actually.
Yeah,
and,
of
then
course.
and some
Tama.
short films from LFC
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know the name. I just knew that this looks familiar after high school. So and then like LFC actually had this program. It was called Film Camp. And that's where I was actually directly exposed to LFC because what the program was, you're gonna have like a film class.
Okay.
Like it's a one day film camp. So you learn about like the different aspects of film, pre-prod, prod, and post-prod, and then then after that, the challenge is to make a music video.
Yeah.
And then the song that we were gonna use was "Dying to Meet You" by She's Only 16. So
Na-amp din. Ateneo Musicians
At the
School
time,
naman.
yeah,
At the
at the
time,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
2015. This was 2015. So like 4 years ago.
Okay.
So so like we had to make it in less than 6 hours, like the whole
Quick
including
hitters, quick
editing, and then
Wow.
wow.
Okay.
And then after that experience, and it really drove me to consider maybe I should make film my career, or like I want to get involved in filmmaking somehow when I grow up. So
What kind of what part in filmmaking do you want to be involved in?
I actually want to be a producer.
Ooh,
So
okay.
like I want to be a producer because like
May I ask why? Yeah.
okay
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah so actually I started off initially with cinematography. I was actually I always liked the David Fincher films because of the cinematography. Like I like how his vision is
Very cold guy.
Yeah, his eye. I love his eye. So and Quentin Tarantino, of course. So like those films really appealed to me visually. So that drove me more to, you know what? I remember writing down in my high school the what do you call that? That
Yearbook? No.
no, not the yearbook. When you apply, application form.
Okay.
Right.
What are your dream jobs? And then I wrote director of photography or cinematography. So like those two lang.
Yun talaga.
Yeah, yun talaga. And
Nothing else.
and then like freshman year happened, and then I tried to get involved in film, and then yun nga, I went through a rough experience at first because like you're learning all these new things and then you make mistakes.
Right.
Yes.
And then once you start making mistakes, that's where like it starts adding doubt to your mind.
Yeah.
So when that happened, I started becoming more doubtful about like my skill, or even though I had the passion for it, I still didn't see myself super excelling in this field. So I decided, okay, what else can I do? Because to take things off my mind so it doesn't worry too much. I liked the fact that the people behind the scenes, the ones that are like actually working behind the scenes, because like producers, the work that they do is actually insane. Like
definitely.
like I thought the director was difficult. Well, it's still difficult, I think. But the fact that they're the ones that started it all, they're the ones that
Very
will be there
backbone.
beginning to the end. And then like the fact that I didn't consider this, but then when one of my profs said it, he said that, you know what, your film doesn't end there just after you finish the film. You have to distribute it by and all that. And that's what
That's the producer's job.
yeah, and that's what like wow. I want to do something like that, because like especially if like your film wins awards, or like you just simply finishing a film is already so satisfying.
Yes.
It's really
And
nice.
Ano yan,
Yeah.
Ang producer at saka AD,
Right.
very unsung heroes yan.
True.
Walang award yung mga AD or producer.
You're not the big name on the
Wala.
poster either.
But you're the first name after on the credits, only because you're the head of logistics.
Right.
Yung mga unit head manager and the first and second AD nandun lagi kung napansin niyo after the films.
Yeah.
Executive,
Diba?
producer, line producer.
'Di ba? Wala kasi sila yung head eh. Sila yung laging pangkausap ng producer and wala
The outside agencies na mga marketing efforts. Ito, as externals VP, definitely consistent na right now. He's the one contacting all the producers of the films that are trying to show it. And that's really part of our program din this year, especially. We've got trying to open up Ateneo as a campus that can take in these film screenings. We have nice facilities, nice seats. Our sound systems are pretty good, right? So definitely Josh has really helped us forward nga our idea na we're not just filmmakers, we're also film aggregators, film come over here and watch these stuff kind of people.
Come over here, but only if you're Ateneo. Ganon?
Actually,
Ganon?
Not sorry, the outsider.
I didn't mean to sound like that.
I get it.
Before.
No, but it's,
internal
Ganun
talaga.
noon, But now we open it to the public naman.
How so? Sa mga screening?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
screenings, for screenings.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like, because most film screenings, at least the smaller ones, diba? Primarily QC, like QC or Manila.
Yeah.
Like, there's kind of no in between. So we think that, Katipunan is like just a little more median than that. And again,
Yeah.
we have nice theaters to show it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also heard meron kayong once a year na Under the Stars.
Yes.
What is this?
That's our annual, like, we screen a film outdoors in our big field, Bell Field. And then it's Valentine's theme, so tipong like you just look under the stars,
Picnic
watch.
mats.
Tapos there are booths din of food, games. So may pagka-school fair vibe din.
Oh, sige.
Yeah.
Pwede
And there's
na date, ganun.
also
Yeah.
like performances from the AMP Music Org in Ateneo.
Yeah.
We partner with them.
And like one or two headliners,
Yeah.
for example.
So there's a little
So it's not
concert.
just a screening.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
It's a
small
whole event.
concert then screening.
Astig.
And it's totally free.
Yeah, it's all free.
Non-profit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should have gone
Big
to
event,
Ateneo.
non-profit.
Damn you! I will keep quiet.
Yeah, it's open to the public.
Yeah.
Oh, so please, baka you can invite them.
Yes, it's
Whoever.
happening next year, Feb 14, 2020.
Please
Sakto on Valentine's Day.
Dadaling ko girlfriend ko. Yes! Yes! Suporta kayo ng Dead Kids. Nandun siya. Yes! Nandun siya. Sorry, babalik ako.
Sa scene.
Siya si Isa.
Oh!
Siya si... Yan ba yung Roshena bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, siya yun. Si Gabby Padilla. Yes,
Okay,
shout out. Siya yung fifth member. Yung
Fifth
villain
member,
ng
yeah.
Nepal. Siya yun.
Yeah.
I love their
Love that
me too.
scene.
love their actually every scene ng basta love Gabby's parts in
Freaking
that
Rush,
kids.
yeah, no?
Actually, everyone was really good.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Si Vance Larena, siya yung
Yeah.
super galing.
Yes.
Pati si Khalil Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Khalil.
Lahat sila.
Yeah.
Ang galing. Gusto ko yung scene yung... hindi. Pero nasa trailer naman eh. So if
Yeah.
you guys
That's
hear
true.
yung part na you bring that 3 million to
Shopee.
2020. Oh my God, tawang-tawa ako nun. Sobrang galing. I heard from, because I'm friends with the DOP,
Yeah.
they did that 20 takes, tas parang kahit sa 20th
Oh
take,
my
nag-walk
God.
out yung DOP kasi tawang-tawa siya. As in, 2020 la. Straight face, diba? Like,
Yeah.
oh man, sobrang galing. And believe it or not, walang workshop yung shoot na yun
Like the whole
Wow.
Walang workshop yung buong pelikula. Parang
Yeah.
trust your talents, trust your
Right.
actors. They went on set game
They're so
time.
good.
You know the
Wow.
script
Yeah.
game.
Wow.
very compelling as admittedly fellow Konyo high schoolers.
I love it.
it we really resonated. And actually I went to high school with Khalil.
Okay.
And he'll be the first. He was the first to admit it nga in his thank you post na parang di daw siya nag-act kasi that's really the Khalil I got to meet in CSA din.
Ang galing. Pasok na pasok pala.
Compelling
Astig.
performances.
Well, anyway, I want to know, you guys ever collaborate with other film orgs from different schools? Are there anything that do those things happen?
Yeah, actually, recently
yeah.
lang, like, we're trying to get those efforts. Like, there's this organization, I forget exactly what university, but they're called Film Producers Society. And then they're the ones that actually brought us together. And because we met one of the heads during a screening of a film. I think for like the special screening of Roma.
Okay.
And then in that screening we were able to meet the head. His name is Don. And then
Okay.
Don was like saying to us like, oh yeah, we're planning we want other universities, like other film organizations
cool.
to get more involved,
Hell yeah,
like
that's
try to
cool.
find ways to collaborate
Yeah.
and all that. And recently this year actually we were able to kind of collaborate.
That's good.
We collaborated with VidC, the Singaporean film.
The South
Vitsi, yeah.
VidC, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So one of the VidC reps approached LFC, and then their idea was, I want the campus organizations to get together and then like just like get to know each other, like because like you never know, like like UP, CSP,
Yes.
FEU,
Yes.
UST, like those universities actually have strong
Yes.
like they have strong passion for film as well. Even Mapua, so like.
Right.
we were just thinking, like get to know more
FEU.
people, networking,
Yeah.
why not?
Ito nga yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, networking talaga. So it's
Right.
you guys are very lucky that this is happening.
Yeah.
Because like in the industry that I work in now, in commercials and in film, nawawala yung school factor na parang
Definitely.
sa SB ka, Ateneo ka, FEU, Mapua. Nawawala yun eh.
Yeah.
Nawawala yun. Lahat kayo nagme-merge. So it's good na ngayon pa lang meron na kayong connection sa mga kabatchmates nyo na sooner or later you'll be working with them. That is awesome. I think that you should continue and make that bond stronger.
Right.
Seriously, because it will help you guys in the future. Not only to collaborate with, but even to just have a helping hand if you have any technical problems, di ba, questions, you wanna seryoso. Kasi everyone, sobrang matulungin lahat ng tao sa film. Most. Yeah, dude. As in, hindi ko alam kung it speaks to a parang lahat geek. Nagigets nyo ba yun? Parang walang rare siguro na magkaroon ng ego against another person. More of ego na kaya ko to. I want this
Right.
film to be beautiful and
My
everyone
vision.
just to watch my vision. But along with that ego, the director never forgets na collaborative pa rin siya.
Right.
So you really have to get that network done and build bonds, friendships, get rapport.
That's what
It's
I
very
really love
important.
about film. Na you really can't do it alone. It
Sobrang
really has
yeah.
to be, everyone has to be hands-on, all
Yeah.
in. That's what I
Yeah.
love about it. Yeah.
True. Although there is that YouTube thing that you just do it na on your own. Meron din ganon. I mean, not the only way, diba,
Yeah.
of making film, but that's grabe kung yun ang gusto mo.
It's possible.
Pwede rin yun at more power to you. Kung kaya mo lahat gawin, grabe. Sorry. Pwede magmuna dito pala. Pwede magmuna
Yeah.
dito.
Oh.
Yeah. Shit.
And definitely, I think that's something that we're really lucky to have right now, like the digital aspect of digital filmmaking.
Yes, dude.
It a lot of people, just because you don't have a camera, biglang parang before at least, like prior to how nice our phones are
Yeah.
now, diba? It's like if you don't have a camera, you can't get into it. Now, digital content we're not all even looking for DSLR quality as much anymore kasi
Yes.
we can see na okay,
Our phones can handle
our
it.
phones can
Yeah.
handle it.
Yeah.
Diba? The content is good, the actors are great.
Content is king.
Content is king. Bigyan mo lang ng camera, gaganda na yan kaagad.
True.
Pero,
True.
oo.
True. Sa mata ng mga filmmakers lang talaga, ang mapapansin mo, okay. Ari ang ginamit dyan.
Yeah.
Okay. Cinema lens ang ginamit dyan.
Right,
But
right.
really, if you make this, let's say you make content for your market is 20s and under.
Right.
Hindi na lang mapapansin yung parang, low quality. Diba?
Don't even care
Content
na
is
it's
king.
shaky.
Oo, content is king talaga. In fact, there are more projects, more films that are coming out lately na shot, if not solely on camera, phone.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Vertical even.
True. That is a video resolution that I think a lot of filmmakers are experimenting with.
Right. IG stories.
Oo eh.
Oo.
Parang maraming game changer eh. Sobrang grabe na yung digital world ngayon. So, okay. Any questions? Few more questions for me that you wanna maybe need anything else? Or let's say a message to mga upcoming Ateneans?
Anything to plug, you guys?
Mm-hmm. Anything you wanna
Wait,
plug?
I have a question. Like before
Please,
we go
go
to the
ahead.
message.
Yeah.
It's more like, so like, I know you guys been working in the industry for a long time. So, what makes you like, okay, let's say you've worked it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
When do you say, oh, I want to start a new production studio or whatever, or oh, I want to join another unit? Because I think that's like one of the things that like at some point, like let's say you're working in one studio, has good pay and whatever, but
Okay.
then like for whatever reason you just want to transfer to another one. What are the factors? What makes you say, okay, this is time for me to join this other group, or I will make my own?
Okay. So, first of all, ang production house, they only in-house directors, producers, PAs. Walang in-house na cinematographer, walang in-house na AD. Okay? So, yun muna.
I didn't know that.
Writers, alam ko may in-house, but more on freelancing ang mga
Writer.
ang mga writer. Editors may in-house but more freelance as well. So to go to your question naman, I think case to case basis. May mga director na ayoko mention yung name niya or yung production house, pero yung overhead ng production house na yun, mataas. Meaning, pag kukunin mo yung director na to, kasama yung budget ng buong production house at hindi lang sa kanya. So baka over budget, consider siyang over budget. But when that director left that production house at nag-freelance siya, he got more projects in because bumaba na yung fee. Wala nang overhead from the production house. So it can be a case-to-case basis thing. Now, there are directors who like being in-house because the work doesn't stop. But that doesn't mean it's project-based na. May salary na sila.
Yulong na.
May mga ganon. So, it's your choice eh. That's why yun yung advantage and disadvantage of it.
Yeah.
Once you get the experience done, I can't tell you eh. Kasi I can't tell you what to choose eh. Kasi sarili mo experience yan eh. Which is, I think, the beauty of it. You'll get to know yourself more. You'll get to experience more things. And you'll get to decide important matters. Which I think every filmmaker should do. So I think, yun talaga, you will experience it on your own, but I am already giving you parang stuff to consider. Okay. Do you like being tied down? Kasi, ano yan eh, parang, you have work, yes, but... Security yan, no? Financial security. But yun na nga, parang, to what extent are you willing to sacrifice your time and efforts on? If it's worth it, why not? Kung happy ka, why not? But some people choose not to be tied down. Gusto nila freelance.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, like it kind of clarifies things more for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Ikaw as a producer, you want to be producer, right? Yeah. Or a cinematographer. Kung producer, definitely you can be in-house. In fact, there is a group of producers na hindi in-house. Kumbaga, let's say kami, Indie Boy Productions, we get a producer from that pool of producers.
Oh, okay.
Sila yung magiging middleman ng agency and client and us, between them and us. So it can be many things, brother. You can be a line producer. A line producer naman in the film, you're handling not the director, you know.
Yeah,
Crew, more on the director and the director. So isa pa yun, may ibang terminologies and meanings for different channels of filmmaking or video making rather. Sa TV, a line producer can mean something else. In commercials, line producer can mean something else. Yun ang medyo nakakagulo. Even I'm confused. I'm 33, been here in this industry for a few years, and I'm still a bit confused. You'll learn. Okay. But I hope, I answered your question.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So.
Okay.
Anything you want to plug, guys?
Okay, well, I guess
or invite other, high schoolers to, hey, come to Ateneo and join our high schoolers.
Senior high.
See you at RSM.
See you at RSM.
Yeah, to any incoming Ateneans, feel free to join us. Like, as you've said, we're a very open and diverse community. As long as you love film, you're in, and we welcome you with open arms. Yeah, to everyone else, I guess next year, watch out for Under the Stars, Feb 14, 2020. Completely free event, open to the public. We have a mini concert and a screening, and lots of food and games. So please join.
And it's free.
Definitely. Cold Loyola Hills Air. Definitely.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. It's breezy.
Yeah, very breezy.
Sorry?
What's the movie?
Oh, we can't see it yet.
Yeah. You could follow our page Under the Stars on
Yes.
Facebook to find out.
Loyola Film Circle on Facebook.
Yeah.
Ganda mag-segue. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, Loyola Film Circle. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow.
Definitely. And I guess we're just very thankful for the opportunity to be here on this podcast.
Hell yeah, guys.
Thank you.
Sobrang salamat. Arigato gozaimashita.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu. Thanks, guys. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We never know how to end this.